everyone, it's your girl Regina coming to you with another video. This is my second video that I'm shooting today. I have some information that I want to share with everybody, and I want to make sure I get everything in because tomorrow is Monday and I have to return back to work. But today's video, I want to talk to you guys about a question that was asked to me. The question that was asked was, how do I set my budget and how do I determine how long I'm gonna be on vacation every year? So I'm gonna give you 3 ways that I determine this. Tip number one is one of the ways that I determine it is determined by how much vacation time I have at work. Number two, my gross income is how I determine the budget that I can use towards a vacation. And number three is the type of lifestyle that I live. So I'm going to use myself as an example as I break down each one of these 3 steps. Step number one, which is the vacation time at work. I've been on my job for 6 years, so I have 3 weeks worth of paid time away from work. So guess what? A whole week of that goes towards me being on vacation every year. That is the reason why I take a vacation every year, is because I'm actually getting paid to be on vacation. Even though I'm taking a whole week, I still have 2 weeks that I can use throughout the year if anything else come up. But 1 week of that goes towards me being on vacation. I love being on vacation in Montego Bay, Jamaica, Cayman Islands somewhere, or either Nassau, Bahamas, laying on the beach with a drink in my hand and still getting paid for it. So that's how I determine that I'm allowed to go on a week vacation every year. I really can take longer vacations, but I choose just to take 7-day vacations so that I can still have time, those 2 weeks worth of time that I can use throughout the years, because the week vacation is the longest vacation that I take. But I also do other things throughout the year that allow me to still be able to do them. Might be like a 2-day trip to Key West or something like that I can still take a Friday off and get paid for it. So that's the reason why I take a week's worth of a whole week vacation every year, is because I have 3 weeks worth of paid vacation time at my job. So while I'm on vacation, I'm actually getting paid. If you're one of those people that only get 1 week worth of vacation, I always recommend maybe you could take like a Thursday, Friday, and then you already off Saturday and Sunday and maybe a Monday. So you're only using 3 days that allow you a couple of days to use throughout the year. But you try to set your vacation up so that you can still be getting paid while you actually on vacation, because it's nothing like coming home and getting paid and your check's still the same as it was if you worked that whole week. By doing this method, your finances won't be affected at all, and you can come straight home from vacation and get right back into the routine without missing a beat. So that's why my vacation time at work plays a big part on how I determine how much time I'm gonna be on vacation. Okay, number 2, my gross income. My gross income determines my budget. Okay, so what I do every February is, because what my job do is we do our annual reviews in January. And January is, if you're going to get a raise, that's when you're going to get it. You're going to get it in January. So by February, you already done started, your checks already started rolling in with the new raise. So you know how much money you bringing in, your gross income that you're bringing in each month. I'm on a bi-weekly type pay scale. So what I do is I add up both of my checks and I get the total gross income for the month. And what I do is I subtract rent, light, car insurance, food, internet, cell phone bill, credit card bills, the amount of money I put in my savings. I subtract everything that comes out of my check, what I call the basic needs of life, including a little bit of money going into savings. And what's going to happen is you're going to get like that. Hopefully you're going to still be in the positive, and you have some money left over. And what I call that is my play with money. After I subtract everything, like I said, rent, light bill, water, because what you want to do before you set a vacation budget is you want to make sure that all your household bills are taken care of. You don't want to never slack on your household bills, because I'm not trying to tell you be on vacation and your light's about to get cut off. No, first come is your daily household bills, your basic needs of life, your survival. Okay, what's going to happen is once you subtract all that, is you're going to come out with an amount, which is I call the play with money. The money that's left over after everything is paid for, all your bills is cleared for the month. okay, when I looked at that amount a couple of years back, I realized that what I was doing with some of that money is I was eating out every single Saturday. And I'm talking about Red Lobster, Olive Garden, TGI Friday. I was going out to eat every Saturday. And so what I did was, instead of going out to eat every Saturday, I changed it up and started going out to eat every other Saturday, because I felt like if I worked all week hard all week long, that I should treat myself to something. Well, even though I changed it to every other week, that $50 on Saturday that I saved by not going out to eat, I'm still treating myself. I'm just treating it myself towards a vacation. So on the 2 Saturdays that I did not go out to eat, that allowed me to free up $100 a month. And guess what that $100 went towards? Me going on vacation. So if you divide the $100 that I decided not to use and go out to eat every Saturday, instead I went every other Saturday and freed up that extra $100, that allowed me to have $1,200 a year in order to go on vacation. Like I say in a lot of my videos, I'm a Carnival cruiser. I be on 5, 6, and 7 day cruises with Carnival, and I never paid over $550. So guess what? I still have $600. I pay off my gratuities. I pay off my excursions, and I also have spending money out of that $1,200. Now, the only thing that I don't pay for out of that $1,200 is my Cheers package. Some vacations I buy Cheers packages, some vacations I don't buy Cheers packages. It all depends on who I'm with, because Carnival have rules when it comes to the Cheers packages. Now, a lot of times when I flew out to destinations, they was already all inclusive. Like when I flew to Jamaica, that was already all inclusive. When I flew out to Puerto Rico, that I did a resort that was all inclusive. So once you paid for it, you didn't have nothing to worry about. But when it come down to cruising, when it come down to drink packages, everybody in the room that's 21 or older have to buy the drink package. So like I said, some cruises I'm with people that's willing to pay the drink package, and sometimes I'm with people that's not. But because of that factor, I get a Christmas bonus every year, and out of a portion of my Christmas bonus, I treat myself for the hard work that I did all year. And I take part of that Christmas bonus and I pay for the Cheers package. That's what allowed me to have the Cheers package on the cruise every single year. My Christmas bonus is it's a hefty amount. It's not a small amount. I can't say that. I shout out to my job for doing that every year. So it's just like maybe 25% of my check, my Christmas bonus, 25% of my Christmas bonus actually goes towards the Cheers package. You go ahead and cover it for a week cruise and I'm good. So that's how my Cheers package get paid. But outside, if I did not get a Christmas bonus, then I probably would have to make some adjustments in order to get the Cheers package. But at the end of the day, coming out of my gross income is $1,200. And that, like I said, that $1,200 pays for my cruise, pays for my gratuity, pays for my excursions, and pay for the money that I have in my pocket when I actually take the cruise. So that's what I recommend everybody to do. Sit down. Some people are if you're a family type person, that means you might have two incomes coming into the house. Add up your gross income, 1, 2, 3 types of income, all the gross income that you have in your household. Add all that together. Subtract all of your cost of living bills, and that play with money at the bottom. Determine how you can free up some of that money and be able to take you a vacation every year, every other year, every 3 years, every year and a half, however you want to take your vacation. And finally, how my lifestyle determines how often I book a cruise. The reason why your lifestyle plays a determination. If you're a family, like husband, kids, boyfriend, kids, type situation, you might not be able to take a vacation every year because it's you, your companion, and the kids. So the cost, $1,200 a month a year probably won't cover you 5 people going on a vacation. Maybe if you book it. One thing about booking vacations, you could put a deposit down today and take 2 years to pay it off. So maybe you can't go every year. Maybe you can go every 2 years because you have a family. So that means $1,200 a year. That's $2,400 every 2 years. So you might be able to pay the deposit and start making those monthly payments towards the vacation. And in 2 years, that averaged out you paying for the whole thing, and everybody on the family is going on vacation. Me personally, I'm just by myself. I have one son. He grown. He live in Orlando, taking care of himself, living his best life. So I don't have to worry about me. So $1,200 is enough for me to be laid out on the Lido deck on a Carnival cruise for 5 to 7 days with no problem. So your lifestyle definitely plays a factor on how long or how often you can take a cruise. Especially if you're a single person like me, I don't have to worry about myself. It allows me to vacation every year. So hopefully this video was informational. If anything, I hope you learned something about coming up, how you can come up with a budget, a monthly budget that allows you a certain amount of money that can go towards a vacation every year. Every month, the $100 that I have for vacation, when I book my cruise in February, I always catch those deals where you have to put a $49 down deposit per person. And what I do is I go ahead and put $100 down for myself. And then every month after that, I send Carnival $100 just as if it was a bill. And it usually take me the first 6 months, usually pays off my cruise. And then month 7, I take that $100 that I save every month and I go ahead and pay off my gratuities. The last few months of the year, the last 5 months of the year, I pretty much drop that into a savings. And then that usually be my spending money. And I usually put maybe $200 or $300 on my selling side card, and I keep $200 in my pocket for if I want to spend money off on land when I get into the ports. But even with the $1,200, a lot of times I bring money back because like I said, I prepay for everything. I prepay for the cruise is already paid, gratuities are already paid, the alcohol package is already paid. It's not too much more that you can take off my sailing sign card because I don't do a lot of the extra stuff. I buy one pitcher. I don't do specialty dining because I eat the free food and stuff like that. It's not a lot of money. I don't really buy souvenirs on the boat. I buy all my souvenirs off the boat. So even though I put $200 or $300 on my selling card, a lot of times, I remember my last cruise, I put $300 on my selling sign card. I went back and I think like $225 I got back because the only thing I spent on the boat was I did pay bingo, and like I said, I bought my picture from my one picture that I buy from the photo gallery. Other than that, I use all the shows, the comedy shows, all that stuff like that is free. So I usually actually bring money back with the $1,200. I know when I did my 2019 budget, it went up to $125 a month. And so this year is going to be the first year. My 2020 cruise is the first time that I'm actually in a solo room. I'm in a room by myself. I got my own space, my own room. Even though I got the cheapest room on the boat, which is a porthole room, I have my own room. And it came up to like $780, which is fine. You know, I just, again, $100 a month. Well, $125 a month this go round. And I'm in my first solo cruise. So every year, if you getting a raise or you progressing every year, you'll notice your yearly budget will go up. That's the reason why I do it every year, because every January I get a raise, and that means it allows me to be able to put a little bit more money towards a vacation budget. And like I said, this year when I got my raise, I donated $25 a month to go towards my cruise. So that means $120, because I was already at $100. I'm already programmed to send Carnival that $100 a month. So I added 25 with it, made me be able to use $125 a month towards vacation, and I don't lose no sleep. So if you found any of this video information, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to get up to at least the first round of 100 subscribers. So I'm giving away a $25 gift card when I do hit 100 subscribers. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you can hear the bell sound when I post a new video. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you.